Hey everyone, have I here been a video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we'll be doing our full breakdown and team builds to complete the Extreme Z battle for the LR Super Saiyan Spirit Bomb Absorbed Goku. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So as expected, we are getting the Extreme Z Awakening for the Spirit Bomb Absorbed LR Goku. But another Super Saiyan Goku is now viable, and I'll tell you what, there's a lot of options that you can run for Super Saiyan Goku at this point in time. You have Carnival Goku, you have LR Goku, now you have this unit. We have kind of a flooded market here, so I don't know, what they're doing with Super Saiyan Goku. Hopefully we don't see another one in quite some time. Looks like we're going to get a base form Goku in the part 2. But let's go ahead and dive into the breakdown really quick here. I wasn't able to do this last night. So leader skill, let's actually make it bigger here. Leader skill, Super Saiyans, Ki plus 4, HP and attack defense 150%, as that's as expected as a 130 yellow coin LR. That's what we're seeing with the 130 leads here. The super attack, we got a nice little boost here. Greatly raises attack along with defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to enemy. The 18 key ultra super attack here greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, also was added on here, and then causes mega colossal damage to enemy and lowers attack and defense. And seal super attack, that didn't change. You might go, oh, did they add that? No, that was prior to. I already had an amazing 18 key super attack that provided a bunch of debuffs for the enemy there, so pretty awesome. Now the passive skill, here's where I'll tell you what, a little goes a long way, right? So the passive skill here, they increase the attack defense from 59% to 159%. I guess that's quite a bit, but really they didn't really change too much, right? They increased a little bit on this key sphere obtained on the boost there, added a defense to the category allies, and then the last sentence down there is the biggest change. So attack and defense 159%, randomly changes key spheres to a certain type to rainbow key spheres, plus an additional +2 per key sphere obtained, or key +2 per rainbow key sphere obtained, and then plus an additional attack and defense 10% per key sphere obtained. So that's that nuking factor there, and then plus an additional attack and defense 7%, and they could have upped this one right here, per Super Saiyan's category ally self-excluded attacking the same turn, because in reality you're only getting a 14% boost there to attack and defense. It's still beneficial, but they could have easily made that a 10% there, along with the key sphere obtained, the nuking dynamic of it. Now this final part here, it's a nice gesture. It's a nice boost, but you have a chance of performing a critical hit 7% and reduce damage by 7%, so damage reduction there per rainbow key sphere obtained. And the reason why this is isn't as like OP as you think is the max amount of rainbow key spheres you can obtain in the game is 5, and it's very unlikely. It's hard to get 4, so you're commonly going to get 2 or 3 rainbow key spheres here. Let's just say 3, so you're generally going to get 21% hit chance, crit hit chance, and 21% reduction to damage. You might get lucky and get to 28% when you're obtaining 4, but generally you're probably going to get 2 or 3, even with the rainbow key spheres, the orb changing there as well. So just kind of keep that in mind. So all in all, it's a good upgrade, right? It's going to provide this unit as a viable unit. And the other thing about this unit here, it has an amazing link skill, right? Just like other Super Saiyan Gokus, you have Super Saiyan Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Experienced Fighters, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. And you're going to link up very, very well. I'll tell you the best one you want to link up with. And then categories, it's on a bunch of categories, right? You have Pure Saiyans, Movie Heroes, which continues to get buffed, Goku's Family, Super Saiyans, Final Trump Card, Connected Hope, which is very important, right? Turtle School, Bond of Friendship, Accelerated Battle, Bond of Parent Child, Warriors Raised on Earth, and Power of Wishes. What is that, 12, 13, 12? That's a lot. That's a lot of categories that this unit can help on. And of course, as an LR EZA, the stats don't change. So again, I think overall they did a good job. You have a lot of options for Super Saiyan LR Gokus, but this is now kind of in the mix and is now at least somewhat relevant in today's meta. So along with that, we talked about link partners, this is a perfect link partner for the LR Spirit Bomb Z unit, the 8-year anniversary unit, because they share 7 links together. And anytime you have a perfect link partner, it's just going to be hugely beneficial to run them on the same rotation. However, there's, again, so many other options that you can choose from. You might even still have this unit as a floater. And if, LRZ here is on second position, then you link up on a floater type of rotation. So just kind of keep that in mind. It's it's that good of a unit that or the options for Super Saiyan Gokus are so good as a unit that you might just float the Spirit Bomb absorb Goku here. But anyway, so let's talk about the fight, the Extreme Z battle, and how to go ahead and complete the Extreme Z battle here. And as usual, LR EZAs are different than your TUR ones. You only have to complete 10 stages, and it's weak against legendary power, and then you're taking less damage if you're bringing target Goku characters in the mix here. So what you want to do, if you can, bring a lot of extreme tech target Goku LRs on the team. However, there's only 3 available for you, and not much leaders either for target Goku. So when you are building a team to complete this, you really only have Android 13. You have some sub leaders that are at 77%, so not that much, in the Int Metal Cooler and the 1415. So not that many options, but yes, you can just run the Android 13 there. He's not going to do much damage, but he's going to be probably your most versatile, best leader for this event here. If you just want to run, or you're very limited on the amount of LRs that you have to run and bring to complete this event here. So as you can see, again, 3 extreme tech options, and none of them are very good right now, right? So of course you have the tech Broly, which can do some damage, which that's what you're looking for, and you're going to have some mitigation being type advantage over the Goku. But everything else, as you can see, there's some decent units you can run, but the strength, which is type disadvantage to this unit here, I would still probably bring some of those units there, especially Cooler, but we'll talk about that in just 1 second. So the team that you can muster up and bring, you can bring the tech units on there just for damage advantage, right? Then of course you have the EZA cell. He's going to do quite fine there, and then you can bring Golden Cooler and Metal Cooler, and then bring the strength units just kind of on the side. Again, you can easily bring Strength Cooler and EZA Strength Broly, and then even Baby on there. So if you have those, you can go ahead and slot those no problem into that team. Now if you don't have all these LRs and you're looking for certain units that won't die and would just help you survive and live, of course you have these tech TURs here as well that you can use to be substitutes for these LRs if you don't have them. So in a sense, just kind of keep that in mind as an alternative. So the thing is, I'm not going to run this team. I'm going to run a different team because I think this will be better overall. And I'm just going to be running a STR Cooler team. So Terrifying Conquerors and Movie Bosses. And yeah, I am going to bring the Strength EZA Broly. Why not? Yes, your damage is going to be cut by a little bit, but still you get 2 super attacks off. Cooler is going to get a bunch of super attacks off. You have the opportunity to crit, so when you crit, you're going to be just fine. You're going to go through that damage mitigation that he has for type disadvantage. So other options you can bring for this team that are TURs, you can see on the right hand side there. Of course, you could bring the coolers. The tech cooler would be beneficial because he's type advantage there, and then also some tech. You have Tech Frieza, both Golden Frieza, and then the EZA Transforming Frieza as options as well. So I think overall this would be very easy to complete. That's in my opinion. This is probably the team that I'm going to be running, but you guys could bring something of this nature on here because I think the EZA cell is going to do quite well on this event, being buffed so much there. Global players, we don't know, right? We don't know how good he is quite yet, but all in all, I think this can be fairly easy. I think even free-to-play players, free-to-play, there's 5 out of 6 of the units that you could run on a team to actually complete this as free to play. So that's really nice for a full free-to-play team. It's still going to be very difficult because free-to-play units aren't very good, and your leader skill is going to be, mitigated here, especially if you're running it only at 120 using the cooler army. But it is somewhat viable. You have to get some RNG lucky, and but stage 10 will be level 10 will be pretty tough to go ahead and complete if you don't have some of these other LRs on there. But anyway, those are the team builds that I just kind of talked about. This is the team that I'm going to be running mostly here. And of course you can bring this unit here and bring mostly if you don't want to bring STR cooler, if you don't have STR cooler, you can bring this as the alternate leader, but then you're going to have to bring Wicked Bloodline units overall, which you're unfortunately going to bring some TUR units along with that. So I think this is the way to go here. But yeah, anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy this video here. If you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.